Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Ryan and this is my first video on this channel in about 8 or 9 years, which is crazy to say, but yeah, I stopped this channel back in like 2018. I started it and stopped it back in 2018 and yeah, for personal reasons, and then I also got locked out of the account, but we're back and this is my first video back on this channel since then, and this video is going to be basically my wish list, my physical media wish list for 2026, whether that be Blu-ray, 4K, DVD, could even be some figurines or something, who knows. I love physical media just like you do if you're watching this video, and if you do like physical media, like I know you do, then please do go ahead and subscribe, like the video, comment, tell me what your 2026 wish list is. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. Now, I'm a bit rusty, you'll have to forgive me, but I have moved over to one side just to put what I'm talking about up here, like a visual representation. But I thought I'd start the video with the unreleased things that are not currently out, that I want in my collection, that I want to be released, that may or may not have a release date coming up, but things that I want in my collection, and hopefully 2026 will be the year that I do get them. But the first one is the Buffy the Vampire Slayer complete collection in a Blu-ray box set, because we still don't have it, which is criminal. There's a helicopter going over, if you can hear that, please ignore. This has been something I want in my collection for so long. I think I've tweeted about it probably every year since the beginning of time. It's my favorite TV show. I love this show so much. If you haven't watched it, it's on Disney Plus. Please go and see it. But we still don't have a Blu-ray release. I don't even know if I would get the 4K. All I want is the Blu-ray box set. I want them in like single cases, different colours, things like the seasons were released on DVD, they had different colours and different box sets. That's what I want. I don't want this chunky box with like 40 discs inside it. I don't want that. I want this release to get some love, get some treatment. The HD remaster currently that's on Disney Plus or Amazon, wherever it's streaming at the moment, is not good. It's not done with love. They've changed the aspect ratio to make it widescreen. Just, I don't mind the letterbox view with like the black lines, black border at the side. That's how it was filmed. That's how it was meant to be seen. And that is something that I've wanted on my wish list and has been on my wish list every year, and we still don't have it. So Disney, if you're listening, physical media collectors want a Blu-ray box set of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, 4K, whatever, just please release it in HD. Up next is Sucker Punch in 4K, which is the Zack Snyder movie. I have the Blu-ray, the extended edition Blu-ray. I really do love this film. It was quite controversial. I think audiences didn't really take to it when it was first released, but I loved this movie. I am actually a big Zack Snyder fan. I'm big into dramatic action and like diluted colour and stuff, and that's very much his vibe. Sucker Punch was no different. It was one of the first films that introduced me to him, I think. Was it his first movie? Probably not, I don't know. But it's a movie that I really loved. I've got the Blu-ray, I want to upgrade it to 4K. That is probably top of my list, day one pickup, if it ever does get released. Up next, another unreleased thing is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4K collection. Some of you might be saying, Ryan, there are some 4K Texas Chainsaw Massacres out there. Yes, I know, I have them. They're somewhere down here somewhere. I don't know if you can see. I have some of them. Have the Arrow releases, and I've got the Vinegar Syndrome release for Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 because it came with the really nice hard slip box, which is impeccable packaging for a physical media collector to have. Yeah, it's something that I really want. I love slasher horror movies, so I'll do a full horror movie collection update or something soon in another video, but I love horror slashers, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 I was obsessed with. I bought all the comics. There was Texas Chainsaw Massacre comics, if you even knew about that. Who did know about that? But I was obsessed with it, read all of those. I love these movies. I would love Texas Chainsaw Massacre to get the Halloween treatment from Shout Factory. I would love them to have like each individual slip boxes, things like that. I would love that. But until then, I will happily buy them singularly on 4K like I'm currently doing. So we're still missing Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. Leatherface does have a 4K release, but I think it's like overseas edition Germany or something like that, which 4K is region free, so I don't mind getting that, but I think that one's quite expensive and it might be coming up later in the video. And then we've got the Next Generation as well, and then obviously the ones that are on Netflix, like the reboot or the prequel sequel sort of element that Netflix did. I haven't actually seen that one yet, but I'm making my way through them, so I will eventually see it. And then of course you have the Texas Chainsaw 3D one, which was not a good movie, but again, I'm a completionist, so I want all of these movies in my collection, and that's another one that I really wish that was released. The last one on my unreleased list before we get to the ones that are actually out there and that I can buy is the Nashville Complete Season Blu-ray box set. I'm currently making my way through Nashville. I'm on season 4 out of 6, I think it is, and I'm watching it on DVD and the quality is not good. It is really not good. Like when you see just like plain backgrounds have like weird pixelation and fuzziness, it's like this would really, or could really do with a Blu-ray update. Again, I'm not really, it's not something I would buy in 4K. I don't think it would lend itself to 4K. I want like, I'll get to it when it comes to a full collection video, but there's only certain movies I'll buy in 4K. Nashville wouldn't be one of them, but I do want, like Buffy, a Blu-ray box set of all of them, especially with like the music. I want to hear that like crystal clear and things like that. But yeah, that's the last thing on my unreleased list. Do you have anything that is currently unreleased or currently doesn't have a release date that you want? Please do let me know in the comment section. Like I said, I'll reply to all of them, and I would love to hear what you want in your collection. So the next part of this list is stuff that's already out, stuff that you can buy, and I just haven't gotten around to it yet, but these are on my wish list for this year, and I'm going to look back at this in December, January next year, who knows, and see if I got any of these. Some of them are on my wish list on Amazon and eBay, and on Vinted, of course. So yeah, we'll have a look to see if I get any of them. But the first one that is currently out is the Looney Tunes Blu-ray collection, and they have so many. They have so many releases, and I'm confused if some of them have the same cartoons or not. Every time I've done research, it gives me a list, and I'm like, I don't have time to compare all of these. But they've got like the Platinum Collection, Collector's Vault, Collector's Choice, and all of that. I want all of those. The releases prices fluctuate a little bit, so I'm watching them, I'm keeping my eye on them. I just don't want to spend £50 upwards for one release when I've seen people get them for like £12, you know. So yeah, all of the Looney Tunes Blu-rays are on my watch list. There's a Bugs Bunny one as well, I think, that I would like to, but yeah, I kind of don't want multiple copies of the same cartoon, so I'm gonna have to do some research and see which collections have the same ones, and then not get those ones. Up next, I want to upgrade my Van Helsing Blu-ray to 4K, and you might look at that and be like, well, yeah, you can do that. I can do that, but I really want a specific cover. I want this cover, and I want the slipcover that comes with this. The release that was in the UK has a totally different artwork, and it's not one that I'm really a fan of. I prefer the original poster, and I think Australia got this release. I think the US got the release that I want as well. So it is one that I'm keeping my eye on, but I want the slipcover with it, and that means paying a higher price, unfortunately. But yeah, that's another one that I want to upgrade to 4K. The next one is the House Bunny on Blu-ray. And you might look at this and be like, oh, why do you want that? Well, I love this movie. I love all like chick flicks, musicals and types of things like that. It's not a musical, but I like that sort of genre anyway. I think I have it on DVD somewhere. It's somewhere in there, but I want to upgrade that to a Blu-ray. Again, it's not a film I would buy on 4K. I don't think it lends itself to it, but I would like crystal clear picture, 1080p picture, and I want that on a Blu-ray. Up next, I would love the Tom and Jerry Golden Era Anthology, and that's just been released this year or the end of last year or something. To have Tom and Jerry in HD is just, I love animation in HD format. Crystal clear picture, like the colors pop, the sound as well. I just really love watching animation on Blu-ray, and I really would love the anthology collection. It's about £50 plus, so again, it's not just something I can go out and grab. I do have to buy it online because I think it's released in the US, so I do have to import it. But again, I'm waiting for the price to drop down a little bit, which doesn't seem to be happening. So I think I just need to bite the bullet and make that purchase. But that is another one that's on my list. Up next is the Penguin TV show. So the Matt Reeves Batverse, Robert Pattinson verse TV show that was aired on HBO Max and aired over here on Now TV. We are getting HBO Max in March, which I will absolutely be getting. But yeah, I want the Penguin 4K with the slipcover, of course, because all of my other DC stuff is somewhere here, maybe. I don't know if you can see all of that. But most of my DC stuff does have the slipcover, so all of the DCEU has the slipcovers, and then I've got the Batman Robert Pattinson's one with the slipcover, so I want to continue trying to get them. I've seen it in HMV, it's like £35. Again, not something that I can just go out and buy at the moment, but it's on my list, it's on my watch list, and I will be keeping an eye out for some sales. Up next is Splash on Blu-ray, the Tom Hanks, Daryl Hannah movie about a mermaid. It's a movie that I was shown as a kid, which I probably shouldn't have because it's got some adult themes in there. But it was one of my favourite movies, and it is currently available on Blu-ray. However, it is out of print, so it's very expensive. You're talking £90 upwards on eBay that I saw the other day. I would love them to do an anniversary edition. If they did release that on 4K, I would get that. I'm not the type of person that gets like the big thick box sets, like the sort of collector's vault type of things. It's not quite for me, mostly because I don't have the space, but also there's only certain movies that I would get on that, and I think if Splash was released on that, maybe I would think about getting those, but I would settle with a standard Blu-ray. I just don't want to spend £90 on a Blu-ray. Especially when I can watch the movie in HD on Disney Plus, but still, I know it's not quite the same. But yeah, £90 for a single release is quite difficult to muster, I think. But yeah, Splash is another one. If they want to release the sequel with it, sure. Splash 2 actually is a thing. If you didn't know, it's got a totally different cast. Far inferior movie. It's not that good. It's not good. Full stop. But I enjoyed it as a kid, so I would absolutely buy it if it came out on Blu-ray. Up next is Silent Hill 1 and 2. I think number 3 has just been released. I've never seen these movies, but I'm a big fan of horror and video games as well. So I really want to watch these movies. They do like a double pack on Amazon, I think, at the moment. I think I've seen it on Amazon or eBay, one of them. It's about £18, which isn't too bad. I think it's a German release. But that is something that I'm looking at. But I might wait until the next one comes out, because then they might do a triple box set of all 3 of them, and then I can just get that. So we'll see. We'll see if that one gets released. Up next is Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island and Music of the Vampire, I think it's called. 2 Scooby-Doo movies, 2 animated movies. Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, absolute classic. Love this movie. I don't even have it on DVD, but I used to have it on VHS, and I love the movie. It used to scare me so much as a kid. I want to see that in high quality on a Blu-ray. It is available, it's quite cheap. I just haven't gotten around to purchasing it. And the other one, The Music of the Vampire, I watched that on TV one time and I was like, this is a really cool movie. It's like a musical sort of adventure, and again, like I said, I like musicals. So yeah, I really want those 2 as part of my collection. I've got the Scooby-Doo Where Are You complete series Blu-ray and the Scooby-Doo movies. So yeah, I really want to add that to my Scooby-Doo collection. Up next, we have The Grinch in 4K. This is the Jim Carrey Grinch, the 2000s or 1999, whenever it was released. I've got the Blu-ray, basically, and I want to upgrade that to 4K. It's a movie I watch every Christmas Eve before bed, and I'm like, hey, why not? Why not upgrade that one to 4K, because you watch it every year? So yeah, that's one that is easily available, just haven't got around to getting it yet. Up next is a movie I haven't seen, but it's quite cheap on Blu-ray. I've seen copies for £1 on Vinted and eBay and stuff, but it's Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. I love vampire movies. I don't know if this one's any good, but I know that I think Tim Burton was a producer on it or something. Really would love to see that movie. It's on like a Blu-ray 3D as well. Yeah, a movie that I don't know if it has good reviews, but I don't really listen to reviews anyway. I like to make my own mind up. But yeah, that's another one on the list. As well as Bram Stoker's Dracula with Gary Oldman. I haven't seen this movie. I have tickets to see Cynthia Erivo in Dracula. When am I going? The 28th of April, I think I'm going. And it's obviously based on Bram Stoker's Dracula. And I would like to see the movie, I think, before I go and see see the show or afterwards, it doesn't actually matter, but because it's based on the same thing, it'll be interesting to see different interpretations. And again, I love vampires, so why not? I think this is my last one. Let me see. This is my last one. Yeah, so lastly on this list is Cruel Intentions on Blu-ray. Big fan of Sarah Michelle Gellar. Like I said, love Buffy. I don't know if you can see my Buffy box set somewhere here, and I've got Angel as well. Huge Buffy fan. Loved this movie. I actually watched this movie as a kid, which is, again, I probably shouldn't have, but I did, and I loved it. I haven't watched it in many years. The Blu-ray I think is out of print. I saw one on Vinted for like £6, but missed out on it. So if one does come up again, I would love to add that to my collection. And with that said, that is my 2026 wish list. Let me know if you're going to grab any of the ones that I mentioned today. I would love to hear it. If any of you have them for sale, let me know. I would love to buy them off you. But yeah, so this is going to be a regular thing on my channel. I'm going to try some Blu-ray hunting. I'm going to upload like full collection videos. I used to make custom slipcovers and stuff as well, so I can show you some previous ones that I've made, and who knows, some in the future if I decide to do that. But yeah, I really want to get back doing this more often. I love physical media, and I love the community that I watch daily on YouTube, and I would love to be a part of it. So if you want to be a part of this channel, please do go ahead and subscribe, like the video, share, tell your friends, come and support a new content creator, and hopefully I will see you on the next one. Thanks so much, and we'll see you soon.